Hey there, I am TJ Hoban with another episode of Your Metabolism, an exclusive live video series right here on Facebook for Healthy Fit Club. And this whole video series is dedicated to getting you that lean, sexy summer body most efficiently and keeping it year-round. Had some troubles with the audio on the last stream, so hopefully we've got that problem solved. Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. I would greatly appreciate it. Renee, awesome. Here we go. So if you haven't already, please like and share Healthy Fit Club and help me spread the good word. It's a community of the world's top physicians, nutritionists, trainers, fitness enthusiasts, all dedicated to helping deliver the best unbiased information on health and wellness. Thank you, Jonathan. Got it. I don't know what was going on with the audio before, but we're good now. Appreciate it and appreciate you guys chiming back in and giving me the thumbs up. Episode 15 this week, so I want to thank all of you for joining me on this journey. 15 weeks in, and we're getting leaner by the week. Last week I gave you 10 foods that'll max your metabolism, and I'm going to bang down that list real quick to recap it for you. One on that list was apple cider vinegar. Cinnamon lowers the glycemic index of foods, really cool, thermogenic. Coconut oil, fish, grapefruit, green tea, hot peppers, lean turkey, seaweed, and spinach. Like Popeye, you got to eat your spinach. If you want an explanation as to why any of those are helpful in maxing your metabolism and fat loss, then please check out episode 14, which you can find in my feed on Facebook or on Healthy Fit Club's feed as well. And without further ado, I wanted to dedicate this episode to fruits. 10 fruits that'll help max your metabolism. A lot of times people think fruit has it does have kind of a bad rap because it's high in, sugar and can spike your insulin. And when your insulin's elevated, it shuts off your fat burners and you start accumulating fat, right? Well, not all fruit is created equal. Okay, there are some fruits out there that will max your metabolism. And so I'm going to give you a list of about 10 of those. And there are tons of fruits to choose from, as you know, when you're going through the grocery store and you're looking at all those beautiful, shiny, fresh produce just looking at you, right? Loaded with vitamins and antioxidants. But when it comes to targeting visceral fat, belly fat, the dangerous of all fat, there are, in fact, a couple of fruits that'll help you over others. And what I found is pretty interesting. They're all various shades of red, which is pretty cool. And I think it's because red fruits are the richest in flavonoids that are called anthocyanins, compounds that they actually give fruits their red or purple color if you're dealing with like plums and stuff like that. They have this zero belly property, which make them a great weight loss trick that you won't that you won't hesitate in eating because they taste darn good. I'm going to start off this list with one that's pretty popular that most people know, grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit to be specific. I found this study in Journal of Metabolism, and it found that eating a half a grapefruit before meals, it could reduce visceral belly fat and lower cholesterol levels. There were participants in a 6-week study that ate grapefruit with every meal, and they saw their waist shrink up to an inch over the time. And researchers attribute that effect to a combination of phytochemicals and vitamin C in the grapefruit. So, you know what? You might want to consider having a half a grapefruit before your morning oatmeal. I would suggest slow-cooked organic oats with a little cinnamon on them to lower glycemic index. And adding maybe some grapefruit slices to your salad. And as another tip, don't put the dressing on your salad. I would nix the dressing all together and squeeze a lemon over it, but if you have to have a little bit of dressing, put it on the side and just dab each bite and put it on your tongue. You'll still get the flavor without all the calories. Number 2, fruits that'll help max your metabolism. Number 2, tart cherries. Cherries have been shown to benefit heart health as well as body weight. And in a study with obese rats, a 12-week study by the University of Michigan found that rats fed antioxidant-rich cherries showed 9% belly fat reduction over the rats that were fed just a regular Western diet. Moreover, that the researchers found that the cherry consumption had an incredible ability to actually alter the expression of fat genes. So you can't change your genes, you can't alter your own genes, but you can actually turn off certain genes. And they found that cherries can actually aid in shutting off your signals to your fat genes. And so tart cherries are your friend. Number 3 on today's list, berries. Berries, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. I love berries. Berries are good. They're packed with polyphenols, which are powerful natural chemicals that can help you lose weight and even stop fat from forming. There was a recent study in Texas Women's University, I believe it was, and the researchers found that feeding mice 3 daily servings of berries decreased the formation of fat cells by up to 73%. That's crazy. There was another study that showed similar results where the rats had been given blueberry powder and it was mixed into their meals. And they also showed a similar decrease in belly fat over the course of a 90-day study. So it's time to get all kinds of berry up in here. Number 4 on today's list, pink lady apples. And I say pink lady for a reason, and I'll get to that. As we know, apples are, that old nursery rhyme, an apple a day, not nursery rhyme, but that old, saying, apple a day will keep doctor away. But apples are one of the very best root sources of fiber, which is mostly why. Studies have proven, obviously, fiber is an integral part of reducing visceral belly fat. And there was a recent study at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center that found that every 10-gram increase in soluble fiber eaten per day, visceral belly fat was reduced by 3.7% over a 5-year period. That means just by eating a couple apples a day, that over the course of 5 years, you're going to lose 3.7% of body fat. These things are meant to be small, little adjustments to your daily lifestyle that can accumulate and add up over time. Things that aren't going to cause you a lot of difficulty and pain to do so. In addition, also by adding maybe 30 minutes of sweating 2 to 4 times a week, you can drop another 7.4% of body fat over the same time period, a 5-year period. So keep that in mind while you're eating your apples. Do it on a treadmill. Number 5 on today's list, watermelon. Gets a bad rap. It's one of my favorite fruits because you feel amazing after you eat it because it spikes your insulin really hard. But it's okay because it's got a lot of impressive health benefits as well. There was a study that showed that eating watermelon improves lipid profiles and lowers fat accumulation. Another study that was based around athletes found that watermelon juice helped reduce the level of muscle soreness. It's great news for any of my fit freaks that are following my workout sessions on Instagram stories. If you're not already, you should be following me on Instagram stories because I'm posting up my daily workouts there. And if you think you're badass, then follow along and do my sessions with me. But I love chowing watermelon just before I train because it's a natural NO2. There's citrulline, and particularly high concentrations of it in the rind of watermelon. So I'll take the spoon and I'll actually start scraping out the rind of the watermelon before I go train, and it gives me a heck of a vasodilation, a pump, and a little bit more endurance in the gym. Food for thought. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. She says my workouts are awesome. Glad you're tuning in. Number 6 on today's list, nectarines, peaches, and plums. What? Pretty tasty. New study suggests that peaches, plums, and nectarines may help ward off metabolic syndrome, which is a name given to a whole group of risk factors of which belly fat is predominant determinant. That they basically increase the risk for obesity-related diseases, including diabetes. Okay, The belly good properties of stone fruits come from powerful phenolic compounds that can modulate fat gene expression. Modulate. Turn it off and on. Not going to change your genes, but the ability to turn it off and on is what we can do by making good food choices. And even better yet, fruits with pits are among the lowest in fructose and fruit sugar, so it will affect your insulin the least. Okay, and so especially for those people that are concerned with type 2 diabetes, or for anyone that's trying to cut fat, you definitely want to try to stick to a lower glycemic diet, and the pit-based fruits are lower glycemic than some of the others. Number 7 on today's list, pears. Pears are a super weight loss fruit, and it's packed with fiber. In fact, most fruits don't even compare to pears when it comes to the amount of fiber that they provide. The high fiber content actually helps you feel full. It aids in weight loss, helps keep you regular. It also helps lower cholesterol. And it's a heart-healthy fruit because of its potassium content as well. So pears, if you want to get rid of that pear bottom, have some pears. Number 8, today's list. Let's get bananas. It's bananas. Bananas are high in both fiber and potassium, which can help do what? Max your metabolism, baby. Bananas also are the only fruit that are a high source of vitamin B6. A single serving, I'll have you know, has more than 30% of the recommended daily allowance of vitamin B6. So it helps boost your immune system. It can also help lower your risk of heart disease. Have bananas. Go bananas. And if you want to slim your waistline and boost your immune system, just go bananas, baby. Number 9 on today's list. Pomegranates, the ancient Greek symbol, fruit, I guess, of fertility because of all the little seeds. According to a study from the University of Carolina that I came across, the polyphenols, antioxidants in pomegranates actually boost the body's metabolism. They max it out. In addition, they actually stop the buildup of arterial lipid and lower your appetite. So it's a super fruit when it comes to weight loss. Pomegranates also, they reduce your LDL cholesterol, and they are a great antioxidant. They rank high on the ORAC scale. They help remove harmful toxins. They increase the blood flow in the body. So all that hard work that it takes to shovel out those seeds, it can actually pay off. So have a pomegranate. And stay away from the pomegranate juices that are loaded with sugars. I would stick away from that. Stay away from that. Number 10, and my favorite, I saved it for last. Coconuts. Coconuts, they're fruits, believe it or not. It's a very sweet and filling fruit, and it can satisfy your sweet tooth in a time of crisis. You can consume it as coconut oil, as water, as milk, flour, even as dried fruit. Okay? It contains triglycerides that actually raise your metabolic rate and the rate of the liver by up to 30%. And, it can also help you lose weight. Many people don't eat coconuts because they're high in saturated fats, but what most people don't realize is that the saturated fats in coconuts are completely different than the saturated fat that we're all trying to avoid. For example, coconut oil is made up of medium-chain fatty acids and are not stored in our bodies as fats. The other thing is, every time that and by the way, baby Thai coconuts are the bomb. You get one of those things cracked open and you're scooping it out, it is not like the hard coconut meat in, the brown furry hard-shelled coconuts that we're used to. It is like eating buffalo mozzarella cheese. It just scoops right out of there, and it is just tasty deliciousness. And every time that I've had one, it's kept me exceptionally regular. So they actually help you go and keep you regular, believe it or not. So I love going to the health food store, having them pop the top right there, pop a straw in there, suck it down. It is my replacement for chocolate milk, which was my favorite as a kid in grammar school. And now, fresh baby Thai coconuts taste nearly as amazing to me, without that sour, bitter aftertaste that milk gives you from drinking dairy. And then you crack out the spoon after you're drinking all the fluids, and you just scrape that meat out, and woo, it's good stuff, and it'll definitely fill you up. It's a heck of a treat. So, with that being said, I want to know if you guys have any questions before I sign off till next week. Renee, hi Renee. Hey Timothy, what's up, brother? Jonathan, good to see you here, bro. Well, I love you too. Osvaldo, what's up, buddy? Marlene, awesomeness back at ya. Chris, take your shirt off. No, buddy, I'm gonna keep it on, thanks. But I'm sure you can tune into plenty of my episodes on TV where it's hard for me to keep my shirt on for one reason or another. Ronald, hey Ron, what's up, buddy? Kim, keep doing those workouts. Timothy, not sure if you have diabetes or not, but if you need some help with that, let me know. Thank you, Osvaldo. I appreciate you tuning in. And Sean, Perfect Physique Film, thumbs up. We have mutual friends, by the way. Keep it up. Well, Sean, thanks for your support, brother. I appreciate you watching Perfect Physique and spreading the good word. It's an incredible film. If you haven't seen it, if any of you guys haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. It's on iTunes. You can download it. And it's basically a film about the world's top fitness competitors and athletes and fitness models and how they've used fitness to overcome adversity. So it's a very heartfelt film. I'm proud of it. It's kind of today's modern day version of Pumping Iron, Schwarzenegger's original film. So if you haven't seen it yet, I promise you, if you do, you'll be motivated and you'll be happy you did. And why pink lady apples in particular, Daniel asks. Great question. It's because they're not just high in fiber, but they're the highest in antioxidants, I believe. But let me double check on. Yeah, that's what it is. They're the highest in flavonoids, which is an antioxidant. So it'll also, obviously the fiber in the apples will help keep you regular and cholesterol low and heart healthy and, shed weight and give you that full feeling. But pink ladies are the highest in flavonoids. Timothy, you were thinking of the guy in the commercial on diabetes. Okay. All right, Tim. Well, I'm glad to hear that you don't have it. Thank goodness. With that being said, guys, that's all the time I really have for today. But I want to thank you for joining in, and please encourage you to join in for next Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, for more ways to max your metabolism. And please help me by liking and sharing Healthy Fit Club and the video right here. Just share it in your feed. It would be very helpful to help spread the good word. And until next week, keep your body tight and mind right. Love you guys. Take care. Oh, and go Cubbies. Go Cubs.